A sweeping staircase packed with photographers, glittering gowns brushing past, nervous first-timers tugging at collars that feel a size too tight. Cruise lines sell formal night as elegance at sea, but behind the sparkle is a reality many passengers quietly avoid. The dress codes, the stares, the slow dinners, the upsells. Before you pack the heels, here's why skipping formal night might just be the smartest move you make on board. 1. The outfit pressure. You came for sun and sandals, not tuxedos and tiaras. But formal night has a way of turning your carry-on into a mobile closet crisis. Suddenly that sundress isn't formal enough, and those khakis look like you wandered in from the buffet. Cruise lines insist it's optional, but step into the dining room underdressed and you'll feel the silent verdict from 10 tables away. Take Maria, a first-time cruiser. She spent her first evening avoiding the dining hall altogether, eating pizza by the pool because she didn't pack a gown. On some ships, smart casual means a blazer. On others, it's black tie only. Packing formal wear means sacrificing space for the outfits you'll actually live in. If you'd rather skip the suitcase stress, here's your cheat tip. Pack one borderline formal outfit that works for both, or skip it entirely, and enjoy a night where the only dress code is comfort. 2. It feels forced. Dressing up is fun, when it's your idea. But when the cruise line tells you which night to shine, where to pose, and how to smile, it's less glamour, more group project. Formal night today feels like a wedding you didn't want to attend. Slow, overbooked dinners, orchestrated photo ops, and lines at every turn. Ask Kevin and Dana, who waited 45 minutes just to sit, then spent 2 hours eating food they could have had in shorts at a specialty restaurant. Formal night isn't the exclusive luxury it once was. It's a theme night dressed in nostalgia. And in 2025, most cruisers are here to relax, not to play aristocrat. Cheat tip. If you do want a dressy moment, book a private dining table on a non-formal night. You'll get the same service, minus the costume party. 3. Buffet is just easier. Here's the secret the cruise lines won't brag about. The buffet wins formal night. No dress code, no tux-to-toe blisters, no 3-hour marathons. Just grab a plate, pile it high, and sit where you want. The Ramirez family learned this on their second cruise. While half the ship queued for lobster tails under chandeliers, they hit the buffet, got seafood and desserts, and still made it to the theater's front row before the formal diners finished soup. On some ships, the buffet even upgrades on formal night, carving stations, chocolate fountains, because they know seasoned cruisers skip the show. Cheat tip. Check the buffet menu that night. You might get better food and keep your evening free. 4. Photo fatigue. The first time, it's charming. Flashbulbs, a staircase pose. By the third cruise, you know the drill, and the price tag. Those memories run $29.99 per print, and somehow the lighting always catches the wrong side of your face. Gina, a repeat cruiser, calls it the dinner paparazzi. She can't finish a salad without someone asking if she wants a portrait with her entree. Formal night is less about elegance, and more about selling photos, champagne, and tomorrow's spa package. Cheat tip. If you want a keepsake, bring your phone, find a quiet deck spot at sunset, and skip the $100 photo bundle. Your Instagram will thank you. 5. It's not inclusive. If you don't own a tux, hate wearing dresses, or simply feel out of place in formal, this night can feel like an exclusion zone. For guests with mobility challenges, sensory sensitivities, or just a different style, formal night is more isolating than glamorous. Take Sam, a neurodivergent passenger who lasted 15 minutes before retreating to his cabin, overwhelmed by the noise, stares, and unspoken etiquette rules. The cruise line calls it tradition, but tradition shouldn't make you feel like you don't belong. Cheat tip. Find out which casual venues stay open. Many offer the same entrees without the pageantry. You get dinner, comfort, and zero judgment. 6. Menu repeats. You suit up, fight for an elevator, sit through introductions, only to see a menu you've basically already eaten. Cruise lines hype formal night like it's a Michelin-level surprise, but ask any seasoned cruiser. The special menu is often just last Tuesday's steak with a fancier garnish. Sure, they might toss in a lobster tail or a baked Alaska, but is that really worth the blisters from your heels? Mark and Elena learned the hard way. They dressed to the nines for what they thought would be a once-in-a-cruise feast, only to realize half the entrees were repeats. Meanwhile, their friends hit a specialty restaurant in jeans, had a fresh seafood spread, and still made the late show. Here's your cheat tip. Check the daily menu on the cruise app before you commit. If it's nothing new, skip the costume change and eat where the food and vibe actually feels fresh. 7. Shoe struggles. Walking a moving ship in heels? It's less red carpet and more live-action obstacle course. Behind those glossy Instagram shots is the reality. Blisters, twisted ankles, and the awkward shuffle as the ship rocks under your feet. One passenger, Lydia, spent most of dinner barefoot under the table after her straps dug in during the appetizer. Men don't escape either. Those stiff dress shoes you haven't worn since your cousin's wedding? They don't magically become comfortable at sea, and packing formal footwear means giving up valuable suitcase space you could fill with clothes you'll actually wear. Cheat tip: if you must attend, wear stylish flats or soft-sole loafers and let the tux crowd limp past you at dessert. Or better yet, skip the whole ordeal and keep your toes and dignity intact. 8. Expense trap. Formal night has a way of draining your wallet without you realizing it. Even if you already own an outfit, the upsells are relentless. Shoe shines, jewelry specials, professional portraits, premium wine pairings. It's all designed to make you spend more to match the vibe. The Harris family went in planning to spend nothing extra. By the end of the night, between photos, cocktails, and an upgraded lobster, they dropped $220. That's money that could have gone toward excursions, spa treatments, or literally anything more memorable than a blurry photo with a forced smile. Cheat tip: set a spending cap before you walk into the dining room and stick to it, or take the night off entirely and avoid temptation altogether. 9. Dining drama. Formal night often comes with assigned seating, meaning you could be stuck for 2 hours making small talk with strangers who treat the salad fork like a sacred relic. For some, that's part of the charm. For others, it's a dinner party they never RSVP'd to. Renee, a solo traveler, spent her entire formal night fielding questions about why she was alone, while trying to avoid the escargot her tablemate insisted she had to try. Meanwhile, the buffet was serving freshly grilled burgers she didn't find out about until later. Cheat tip: scope out alternative dining options early in the day. If you're going to dress up, do it for company you actually enjoy, or for no one at all. 10. Freedom. This is what skipping formal night really buys you: the freedom to spend your evening exactly how you want. No jacket required, no waiting for dessert, no performance. Just you, your cruise, your rules. Alex, a repeat cruiser, calls it the best decision I make every trip. He spends formal night on the open deck with a cocktail, catching the sunset while the rest of the ship is under chandeliers. And that's the point. Your vacation isn't a dress rehearsal. Cheat tip: plan something you look forward to on formal night. A quiet dinner on your balcony, a comedy show, a movie under the stars. Make skipping it your own tradition. 11. Time trap. Formal night isn't just dinner. It's an evening commitment. You wait for a free elevator, squeeze into the dining room, then watch the clock crawl while the courses trickle out. The Morgans timed it once, 2 hours and 20 minutes from breadbasket to coffee. And the kicker? They weren't even lingering. The pacing was just that slow. On a cruise, every hour matters, and formal night can be a black hole for your schedule. Cheat tip: if you do want the formal menu, ask for expedited service when you sit down. Otherwise, grab a casual dinner and spend those 2 hours doing something you'll actually remember. 12. Nothing to prove. Formal night comes with unspoken pressure. Look polished, smile at the right time, and show you belong. For first-time cruisers, it can feel like a silent test. Jordan, a younger traveler, said he spent more time worrying about his tie being straight than enjoying the meal. Here's the truth: you don't owe anyone a performance. Skipping formal night is a quiet way of saying, I'm here to relax, not audition. Plan your own anti-formal ritual. Maybe it's tacos on deck, maybe it's a movie in your cabin. The most relaxed people on the ship are often the ones who skip the parade entirely. 13. Kids plus chaos. On paper, dressing kids up for formal night is adorable. In reality, it's a battle you're not winning. The Patel family managed 15 minutes before their toddler spilled cranberry juice down mom's gown. The baby wailed, and the waiter looked like he wanted to comp them therapy. Meanwhile, the buffet was full of families in shorts, kids happily eating fries without side-eye from strangers. Formal night with kids is less cute family photo and more public endurance test. Cheat tip: if you really want the formal menu, get it to go or see if the kids club will keep them during dinner. Your sanity will thank you. 14. Dinner FOMO. One of the biggest myths about formal night, that it's the only way to enjoy the fancy cruise food. Truth is, most ships offer the same entrees, filet mignon, lobster tail, creme brulee, in casual dining areas or room service. No ball gown required. But many cruisers don't know this, and show up to formal night miserable, overdressed, and stuck at a table of strangers just for the menu. Smart cruisers skip the stress and still eat like royalty. Some even sneak their steak up to the deck under the stars. A million times better than a stuffy dining room with waiters fussing over your napkin. 15. Not your vibe. At the end of the day, the biggest reason to skip formal night is simple. It just doesn't feel like you. Maybe you hate dressing up. Maybe the thought of staged portraits makes you itch. Connor, who's done 8 cruises, says his best nights were spent in flip-flops, listening to live music and eating on the pool deck. Cruises have dozens of evening options: comedy shows, karaoke, spa nights, stargazing. So why spend yours doing something that feels like homework? Cheat tip: make a list of 3 things you'd love to do on board. If formal night doesn't make the cut, it's already not worth your time. For some, formal night is a glittering highlight. A night to sparkle, toast, and play dress-up. For others, it's just another way to lose time, money, and comfort. There's no rulebook here. The only right way to cruise is the one that makes you happy. And sometimes the best memories aren't under chandeliers. They're out on deck, barefoot, laughing over fries while the ocean rolls by.